What's going on, Sagittarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading. It is timeless, so it's going to hit you whenever you watch this video. It should resonate if it does resonate with you. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. Let me know what you think about it. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Sagittarius. All right. We're going to be checking out your present energy first and foremost, seeing what your main storyline is talking about. After that, we're going to check out your futuristic energy on the left side. This will also be your supporting details to the story. And then after that, we're wrapping it up with your fairy card. You guys get the moon card. All right, and if you are new to the channel and not following me on IG yet, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. Also, if you're looking to book a personal reading with me, you can look in the description of the video. It'll have all the details about how to book that. All right, let's hop right in, Sagittarius. So crowning your reading, we do have the Six of Wands clarified with the Ace of Wands. So I am feeling that you guys are definitely overcoming some things during this time. You are seeing or feeling a certain level of elevation or promotion. Six of Wands is talking about being recognized, either being recognized by the universe or by your peers that are around you. So in some way, you could be receiving recognition or feeling like the spotlight is on you in a certain way. Six of Wands also is representing a graduation. So this is like overcoming a past cycle in your life where you could have been dealing with a lot of different challenges and trying to persevere or be determined to make it to a new cycle in your life or to make it to a new beginning. I feel like the new beginning is here for you guys, Sagittarius. With the Ace of Wands here, this is talking about a brand new opportunity. This could come in the form of creativity, you know, a business, a career, a job, a financial opportunity, just something that you're definitely fired up about, you're passionate about, you're wanting to invest your time and energy into. I feel like there is a high level of momentum that's here for you too with the Six of Wands, because I feel like your energy is a lot more lighter than it was maybe in past times. Maybe in the past year, 2019, there were a lot of more obstacles in your way on your path. There could have been a lot of derailing happening or detours coming or pauses that you had to take to clean up certain messes. But now I feel like the road is clear for you looking ahead. Like a lot of distractions have been moved out of the way. A lot of things that no longer served you. A lot of relationships have been cut out in order for you to focus on this passion that you have, this creation that you're building, right? In order for you to build your empire at the end of the day. So I feel like there is a lot of success for you happening down this road, down this path that you have attached to. There's a lot of focus and drive that's coming in for you around this time too. So the message here is to use these energies as best you can, right? Because we know that there are seasons of having these energetic bursts, and there are seasons where you don't feel like doing anything and you just need to rest and rejuvenate. Right now, it's time for you to go, Sagittarius. So if you're feeling that push, if you're like jumping out of bed and feeling energy, if you feel like you can't find anything to do and you don't feel like just sitting around and chilling and watching TV, then do something productive, because this is some great energy for you guys to produce something, to get ahead of other people in the field that you work in. So you have like this extra boost of energy, and it's for you to get ahead, is what I feel, right? To get like a head start on everyone else in a certain sense, right? So get a head start on your competition, right? I think you're definitely using this push from the universe to look at things creatively, to solve certain problems that you have, to come up with solutions and ideas, is how this energy could be used, right? To create a certain sense of leverage in your life, right? Let's see what's going on. Below that, we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the King of Cups. So there could be a certain level of opportunities that are coming into you. Now, this probably could have something to do with a water sign. This King of Cups is just sitting here in the middle of your energy. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Um, and you could be confused about whether you should deal with this person or accept their offer. Possibly this could be somebody that's offering something to you, but maybe you're having a lot on your plate at the moment, right? Like I said, there are a lot of opportunities that are open up to you right now. So maybe this person is coming in wanting to offer some sort of connection with you. They could want an emotional connection with you, but I'm feeling that you don't have all the details yet when it comes down to connecting with this person. Um, so it is causing a certain level of confusion for you or indecisiveness with the Seven of Cups concerning a water sign. So if you do have someone new coming in, I feel like it may take time for you to uh, either trust this person, or it could take time for you to understand exactly what they want. What are their motives? Like, what type of connection do they want to have with you? Do they want to have a commitment, or do they want it to be a friendship, or do they want something casual? I feel like maybe this person could be confusing you a little bit with their actions, right? Not saying that they're doing it in a way where it's manipulative or something. Now it possibly could be, but I'm more so getting that they send mixed signals to you, possibly, and you're trying to read them. And so it does create a sense of confusion, like a cloud a little bit, and not enough clarity. So it kind of makes you pull back a little bit, or take a step back to see exactly what's happening with this person. That's just what I got off that energy. Let's see what else is happening. Um, we do have the King of Wands here clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you do see how this King of Wands is looking over at the King of Cups. So I do feel like this is your energy, the King of Wands. You do have some new cycles of opportunities coming into you. You're making a major shift in what you're focused on, is what I feel. You're definitely starting to focus on, like I said, your success, what you're good at, your talents and abilities. You're putting them all together to drive your mission forward, right? And so you do have these new opportunities that are opening up to you um, in a karmic cycle type of way. But there is someone that's also here that you could be focusing on, or that is catching your attention. But I feel like you don't know if this person is a part of these new opportunities or not. You're trying to decipher whether this is somebody that's coming in, attaching more so to your older energy or the older place you were in, or if this is part of the newness, if this is part of your destiny, your fortune, right? If this is part of the opportunities that are coming in from the universe, what you're being blessed with. All right, so I think you are definitely going to have to make a decision on that. I do feel like some of you guys are studying this person. If you are dealing with a water sign, or someone that wants to connect with you emotionally, you're kind of doing everything you can to understand where they're coming from, and understand how you feel about them, and how they fit into your plan moving forward, if this were something to come together, or if this was a commitment that you would get involved into. You're seeing how they could fit into your life in the scheme of things. So I don't know, there is something about this person that I feel like you are attracted to, because this King of Wands is looking intently at the King of Cups. So there is an attraction here. There is some type of bond that's here also. Um, but I just feel like you're trying to, you know, you're just wanting to experience them more, is what I do feel, so that you can understand how you guys will be able to work together in a certain way, or what would be the role that you are playing with this person. Not saying that it's a game or act, but you're trying to understand the dynamics of this relationship is what I feel. Especially if this is something that's brand new, but this could also be somebody that you already know, um, that you're feeling more and more drawn to, possibly. This is somebody that is mature emotionally. And if they are a water sign, it's going to be kind of hard for you to read them because water signs are water, right? Sometimes for other elements, it's kind of harder to get water signs, especially if you're like all fire. Depending on what your chart is, it could be harder for you to pin down a water sign and see like, okay, this is how they act, this is how they fit in, this is how we match up, because a water sign can change. And this doesn't have to be in a bad way, but they are shapeshifters because they're water. So I think you're trying to understand all of this. At the same time, you understand you have this new energy, this new beginning, like I keep saying, that is happening for you. Something major is shifting for you. And when you have a major tectonic shift that's happening, you sometimes don't know what's up and down, who's for you and who's against you, like who's supposed to be in your life and who's not, because everything is changing at one time. You may not even know who you are at this point in time, because even you are becoming a newer person. So I feel like this is why you are putting such a scope on this water sign or person that's taking on the King of Cups energy, because you're trying to make sense of everything, including them. All right. Now below here we do have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Eight of Swords. So there is some type of wish fulfillment that is coming in. This emotional fulfillment that you have been dreaming of, envisioning, wanting to manifest for yourself. This could definitely be in the realm of romantic connections. And this could definitely have to do with this water sign that I'm talking about up top. But there is something here, even though it is a wish fulfillment, that does worry you with the Eight of Swords. So you are kind of over analyzing and overthinking something when it comes down to something that you want. And this happens a lot. But the message here or advice from the cards is to not get into the place of self-sabotage, right? Where you want something so bad and then you get it and then you don't know what to do with it and then you don't know if you deserve it or not. So then you unconsciously sabotage the connection or sabotage the wish fulfillment so that you don't have it anymore. So Sagittarius, you don't want to get that deep into the over analyzing of it. So I do feel like you are having this wish fulfillment come in because there are major opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. This could be in the realm of career and finance. It could be in the realm of love and relationships. It could be in the realm of you just achieving some major success for yourself on a personal level. But whatever it is does kind of scare you a bit, is what I feel. So it is going to come in and I feel challenge your belief systems or challenge your subconscious programming in a way that maybe they haven't been challenged yet. When you get something this big that comes in, because you have the Wheel of Fortune plus the Nine of Cups plus the Six of Wands, so you are going to be very victorious. But something big comes in and really tests your faith, I feel like, or your worth, your value. Like, do I really deserve this? Is going to be the subconscious question that you're going to have to deal with in order to keep this blessing, is what I feel. Sagittarius, yes. So you are going to be looking at this connection. I feel like for some of you guys, it is strongly this connection between you and the water sign. And it's like you like it, you love it, but it's one of those things that is like so good that it scares you. And you're going to be questioning it. You're going to be maybe doubting it sometimes, doubting the connection or doubting the motives of this person, is what I feel. But I feel like a lot of this is going to go on internally. I don't think that it's going to really make it to conversations that you're having with this person. I just think that this is some internal struggle that you're going to have. But I feel like you can overcome this because, like I said, you are changing at this time. You're leveling up. So, of course, whenever you level up, you do get bigger, manifestations that come in that can shock you, but only for a certain period of time. All right. Over here, we have the Emperor card clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you guys are definitely taking control of your finances at this time. You're wanting to be in a place of power, self-sufficiency, and resourcefulness, and also independence with the Emperor. So I feel like you are searching for new opportunities with these new beginnings that are coming in where you can be, the ruler of your kingdom. You can be the boss. Some of you guys are definitely getting into entrepreneurship and really wanting to focus your energy into growing your own business. Some of you guys are probably looking at careers where you are more so in leadership or management, or you are the one calling the shots. But I feel like you're wanting to create something for yourself. You're wanting to not be codependent on anyone else when it comes down to your finances. So these new beginnings that are coming in with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like will match that energy because this is where you are. This is the energy that you're wanting to manifest. And there is an opportunity here that I feel like is starting off small for you, but you are the boss of it, and it can grow into something that's major. And once it grows, you are the person that's in charge of it. Like, you don't have to answer to anybody else. So I do feel that if you're starting something new, you shouldn't despise humble beginnings, because even though it could be small at the moment, you are the person that is the boss of it. And you can make it grow with this Emperor energy. The Emperor is somebody that can definitely create an empire that lasts, it has longevity. And he's also able to grow something from the ground level up to greatness. So if you have a small opportunity that's coming in, but it's making you the boss, and it's giving you more control of how you want to grow it or maneuver with it, I think it is something that you should take, even if it is, something like a career where they're wanting to put you in charge in a certain capacity. I think this is more so along the lines of what you want, or what the universe is wanting for you, Sagittarius. All right. This can also be independent work for some of you guys. Like, you're working, you connect with the company, but it's not a regular employee type of deal. It's like a independent contract is what I feel. But you see how you will be more so in control because you're independent. So I just heard that. All right, let's go into your futuristic energy. We do have the Empress energy. We do have the Six of Cups. The Moon card is here, and then the Page of Swords. So when it comes down to the Empress, you guys have the Nine of Pentacles. So once again, this is talking about your own independence, your self-sufficiency, your own resourcefulness, your autonomy that you're wanting to keep, your sovereignty. A lot of people that are on the path of awakening are definitely coming to this point, because that is the whole point of awakening and becoming a conscious being that is aware of the true reality that we live in. You start to realize how much of it is a control system. You start to realize how much of it is a mental construct, and how much it constricts you. And the more you get freedom, you know, of yourself, you start to really want freedom of your finances also. So you guys are definitely in that space, Sagittarius, with the Empress energy, somebody who is very magnetic, very attractive, somebody who is a master manifester, um, able to be very fertile with the seeds that she has planted, right? This is talking about growth, elevation, expansion. And the Nine of Pentacles is talking about your independence. It's also talking about you enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? You growing from a place where you were not able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but now you have gained a certain level of control of your finances, and also abundance, a surplus of finances, where you don't need anybody else. Like you're working with your own energy, and you're in your own power is what I'm feeling. So this is the amount of value that I feel like is coming in, where you are understanding your worth, right? You're understanding who you are. A lot of signs have been tapping into this energy lately, and I think 2020 is where a lot of us as a collective community are really demanding more, out of the world we live in, out of the universe, out of ourselves, and really wanting to manifest these lifestyles that we feel are more compatible to us, as opposed to one that drags you down, takes your energy, makes you feel trapped, makes you feel like you're at a dead end. So you guys are working and working to manifest this, Sagittarius. Now, below that, we do have the Six of Cups energy clarified with the Six of Swords. So you could be moving away from a certain soulmate connection, possibly with the Six of Cups. Um, yeah, this could be something that you're leaving in the past, possibly. This could be an ex that you were connected to, where there was a very strong soulmate connection. There was a very strong bond or relationship that you had with this person. Um, you guys had some good times together, is what I feel, but you are moving from out of that space. You are continuing to move away from even the residue of that energetic bond that was here. So if you guys have an ex in your past, but you've still been feeling their energy, you've still been feeling the soul tie, you still think about them every now and then, have sexual urges for them, I feel like you're getting further and further away from that connection, and you're definitely starting to cut that bond to open up new doors of opportunity, to open up new connections with future suitors. So yeah, I feel like the more that you're getting into your own energy, you're getting into your own growth, is the more that you're removing yourself from this bond that is here. Because if you're moving away from it, it was definitely something there that wasn't healthy, that was toxic in a certain way, or that was stunting your growth in a certain way. And now that you're growing, expanding, evolving into this new person, you no longer can hold on to that bond or that connection or those thoughts or those urges. So that's happening. Below that, we do have the Moon card clarified by the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this is some of the energy you're taking on. The Knight of Swords is talking about this movement into your future, this quick action that you're taking when it comes down to jumping on these opportunities. But there is going to be a level of, how should I say this? Of the unknown. Like you're walking into unknown, uncharted territory. So you're definitely going to feel that energy as you're walking into these newer energies or this newer connection. Um, it is going to take you depending on your intuition for you to understand which directions you should head in, what actions you should take, what responses should you give, um, because things are not going to be laid out on the table for you with the Moon card. You're going to have to kind of walk in the darkness and be able to see in the dark. Um, so that means that your intuition is going to have to be your flashlight as you're walking down this path, because the Sun card is not here yet. So this is something that is in development. This is something that you're pioneering for yourself. Like I said, it's uncharted territory. It's the road less taken. So you're definitely going to have a certain skill set in order to maneuver through this new beginning, is what I feel. But it's something that you do have, which is why you're choosing this path, for whatever path that is for you guys. You could also be having some epiphanies. I feel like the epiphanies about the direction you're headed in will come the more that you're walking down the path. You're going to start to get more understanding, and things are going to start to become more clear. As you're walking down the path, it's going to be lit for you. But starting off, it may be a lot of unknown energy, right? There may be a lot where you're like, oh snap, I don't like, and you're just gonna have to kind of trust the universe, trust your intuition, right? This is the same energy with the moon that we were dealing with back here, um, with the Seven of Cups energy, right? Like, there's a lot of cloudiness, there's a lot of smoke, like, there's not a lot of clarity here yet, right? But the clarity will come, I feel. Movement is essential though with the Knight of Swords, because you're tapping into a certain level of momentum here that is going to be good for you in the future. All right. Below this, we do have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords. So you could definitely have someone that is trying to look in on you or spy on you. This could be that ex that I was talking about. Somebody who feels that they're heartbroken, from being with you, or they're heartbroken without you in a certain sense. Or this is somebody who broke your heart. But yeah, they're in a distance, trying to look in on you. They could be looking into your social media. They could be trying to make small gestures towards you, like liking a picture, commenting on your page. I don't know. But somebody is off in the distance, like trying to look in to see what it is that you're doing. You're on the other hand, in your independence and really investing into yourself and moving forward with your life. But this person is kind of still preoccupied with watching you, which is not a bad thing. I don't feel like this is something that's, dangerous, like a total stalker. But somebody is kind of stuck on you, is what I feel. But you have moved on and moved away and detached all the way, because you see that your future is bright. You see that there's a lot of new opportunities that are here for you that you're wanting to take. You don't have the time to be connected to that anymore. So yeah, somebody could definitely be spying or wondering what you're doing, or trying to still have that telepathic connection, thinking about you. All right, let's go into your fairy card, and then we're wrapping the reading up. Sagittarius, you guys have the moon. It says powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation, for sure, just like we had the moon card already. So this is just a reiteration of that energy that you're moving into. You are going to have some powerful, intuitive epiphanies and insights as you continue to move on this path, because this is a path that I feel like is part of the internal work that you've been doing on yourself. This path that's opening up in your external world is directly tied into your internal GPS. So because you're dealing with this Wheel of Fortune energy, this is tied into your destiny, right? These opportunities are fated for you. So as you walk through, just know that this is something that's in alignment for you. You're definitely going to have to let go of the worries and the fears that accompany these new opportunities. An understanding of the situation will come in for you. All right, but it's going to be through the medium of your intuition, is what I feel. All right, Sag, I'm wrapping it up right there. Hopefully you guys resonated with the reading. Like always, if you did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. I will see you guys in the next reading.